back to my channel. My name is Chidima. If you're seeing me for the first time, I'm a registered nurse and I live and practice in the United Kingdom. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back to watch. And if you're seeing my face for the first time, consider subscribing, because in this channel we talk about everything about your health, how to have an optimum health. That is what this channel is about, so consider subscribing. So today we're talking about Irish potato versus sweet potato. In the long run, I figured out that most people find it very confusing because there's a thin line between the two. So people are confused as to why they should consume Irish potato or why they should consume sweet potatoes. So that is what we'll be talking about today. And if you're diabetic or you have somebody who is diabetic, you want to stick around and watch this video to the end, because I'm going to be telling you which is best for you to consume. Without talking too much today, let's dive right into the video. So let me start by saying that Irish potato or sweet potato, anything potato, because we've got a lot of various forms of potato: white, green, red, depending on where they are coming from. So, but I'm going to be using the word Irish potato because back home we do not know it as maybe white potato is Irish potato. So, and it originated from Ireland, hence the name Irish potato. So, if you call it white or sweet, that's fine. So, for the Irish potato, there's been a lot of arguments because, when you're cutting it, it looks like it's water-based. It doesn't look heavy. So, people oftentimes do not appreciate sweet potatoes, and they feel like Irish potatoes have more nutritional value and all of that. So we'll be doing these differences based on their nutritional value. Okay, so let's start by talking about calories. So Irish potato has about 29.6 grams of calories, while the sweet potato has about 26.2. Yeah, so if you're talking about obesity, shedding weight and all of that, you might consider sweet potatoes. And when it comes to fat, they both do not contain fat. They are okay for you to consume, whichever way you want to prepare them. And when it comes to minerals and vitamins, let's talk about vitamins. So Irish potato has more of minerals, while sweet potatoes have more of vitamins. The Irish potatoes have a lot of magnesium, iron, potassium. It's a long list. But the sweet potatoes, if you ask me, I would prefer to take sweet potatoes. They contain a lot of vitamin C, vitamin D, and a long list of vitamins. Okay, so in this case, sweet potato has a lot of vitamins, while Irish potato has lots of minerals. So you know what you're looking for. Are you looking for more potassium, more this, more that in terms of minerals? Then you might want to consider the Irish potato. And then if you're just looking for the vitamins, you might want to consider the sweet potatoes. So another thing we're going to check is the starch content. The starch content, yes. So Irish potato has more starch than the sweet potatoes. I'm going to insert the amount of starch each of them contain in the clip so you can see it. So when you're talking about starch, if you have something to do with obesity and all of those things, you want to reduce all of those, shed all of those extras, then you might want to consider the sweet potatoes. Now, when it comes to things like sugar control, listen very carefully if you are diabetic. you're diabetic, listen to this very carefully. There's what we call glycemic index. In simple terms, I'm not going to be using medical jargons on this. No, because in this channel, we are accommodating, we accommodate everybody to understand what we're talking about. So glycemic index is simply how much it takes for a very particular food that you have consumed to raise your blood sugar level or your blood glucose level. That is the glycemic index for every food, and it ranges from 1 to 100. So when it comes to glycemic index, the sweet potatoes goes as low as 46, and the Irish potato can go from 53 even up to 100. But now, there's one tricky thing about the glycemic index. It depends also on how you prepare it. So, for sweet potato, if you don't boil it for a long time, the glycemic index might be ranging about 61. But the longer you boil it, it reduces the glycemic index to 46, as low as 46. So, if you are diabetic, sweet potato is your sure plug. Sweet potato is your sure plug. But if you prepare this sweet potato in any other method or form of cooking, you are losing out on the glycemic index part of sweet potato. You still fall back to what Irish potato can give you. So if you want the glycemic index to benefit you based on the fact that you have a high blood glucose level and you're being selective on the things that you need to eat, then you might consider boiling sweet potatoes for a longer time. It reduces the glycemic index to as low as 46. At this point, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? If you're getting value from this topic, please consider subscribe. Scroll down and you're going to see where it's written subscribe. Don't just subscribe, turn on the notification bell icon beside the subscribe button so that you'll be getting the vibes from this channel. Okay, so let's continue about the differences between the two. So now, some people have argued that taste is another thing when it comes to sweet potatoes and Irish potatoes. No, I don't consider that as a difference, because taste is individual. I might love Irish because of the way it tastes, and you will love. So we are not going to be talking about taste. If you're considering eating it based on taste, that's fine for you, because we all have our different taste buds. So for the Irish potato and for the sweet potato, there is a whole lot of benefits. But these few are very key. The calories, the vitamins, the minerals is very key. The glycemic index is very key. Other than that, there is not so much of a difference between these two potatoes. They are both good for our body systems. So, but the likes of Irish, let me point out something. The likes of the Irish potato, boiling it will be the best bet for you. If you have to fry it, it retains oils, it retains fat and all of those things. Digestion even becomes an issue. So the glycemic index is going to go as high as 100 when you're using it. So if you are from the 30s and above, you probably might consider boiling as the best method for you when it comes to preparing your meals, because it retains a lot of nutritional values and prevents nutrient loss as well. So this is where we'll be ending this video today. I'm sure with these very few points, you are no longer confused as to which one you need to get and which one you don't need to get. So when you get into the shops today, you make your choice as to which one you need to buy. And if you're diabetic, don't miss out on sweet potato, please. Sweet potato is your sure plug. Please consider eating sweet potatoes. You can eat it in various forms, as your swallow, you can boil it with sauce. So many ways that you can eat it. But prevent any other cooking method other than boiling if you're diabetic, Because if you do other methods, it's going to increase the glycemic index and your sugar is going to go. All right, this is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed up to this time, what are you waiting for? In this channel, I talk about everything basically about your health, ranging from the food you eat, medical conditions, and what have you. Every single part of your body, we talk about it in this channel. So consider subscribing. I'll see you in my next video. Stick around, turn on your notification bell so that when I upload another one, you know that something is cooking. Bye.